Apriliana Sukmawati. The novice Beerboom. As a recovering alcoholic, Becky King's father had a hard time hanging out at the pub. He still loved the atmosphere, but he was frustrated sipping his mineral water while his mates sampled an endless spread of new flavors such as bitter pale ale, smooth nitrogen stout, or tropical fruit sours. So, 3 years ago, King founded Nirvana Brewery, aiming to create non-alcoholic beer every bit as tasty and trendy as craft brews. Today, she makes a half dozen now or ultra-low alcohol brews with names such as Cosmic, Karma, and Tantra in industry district in Northeast London. It was a way to include him, make him feel part of the social circle again, King says, with something he could enjoy, not just a substance thing he has to have, but what he would choose to have. Like Nirvana, brewers worldwide are discovering it's okay to mix such with sabri as demand for no and low alcohol beer source. While growth of the broader craft beer market is slowing and sales of college beer own staples such as Bud Light and Coors stagnate or fall. Lower alcohol brews are the hottest trend. Sales this year will grow by a third in the UK and 9% globally, while the overall UK beer market will expand by 2%. Research Euromonitor predict non-alcohol newcomers are benefit from interest in artisanal brews and the shift toward healthy living, with customers ranging from design drivers to pregnant women to folks who simply like the taste of beer but want to cut back on their alcohol consumption. It's people in high pressure jobs like law or banking who are trying to find balance, Kim says. The, the industry's giant haven't missed the trend as there is a business that launched largely focused on large common denominator larger of sport fans. Cars by AS make no alcohol beers called Nordic, Heineken, Nive, Overs 0.0 lager. Anheuser-Busch InBev N.V., the maker of Budweiser, sells scores of alcohol-free cuisine of leading beers, including Hugerdin, Live, and Stella Artois. In 2016, IBE InBev introduced standard brand called Prohibition, and by 2012, the company says it wants no and low alcohol brews to account for 20% of its volume. What makes this segment even more exciting is that this brand even commands a premium price. eBay InBev Chief Executive Officer Carlos Brito told investors in February alcohol-free beers can be extremely profitable, although they sell at relatively elevated price. A pint of Nirvana runs about €4 in pubs. Toward the top of the market for beer, they typically don't face the taxes to levy on booze. Produce say sober brews are a natural fit for lunch menus and they starting to market them as sport drinks. In Germany, they're a popular choice for marathon runners. Business is very good as there's a lot of innovation in our sector that turning heads toward alcohol free, says Stuart Alkinson, founder of a web store called drydrinkle.com. The hardest part of brewing a booze-free beer is simulating the taste of the real thing. Alcohol provides a distinct mouthfeel and flavor that are difficult to replace. Most producers simply use traditional brewing methods, then heat the finished product to burn off the alcohol. But the involves expensive equipment and thus the flavors of the hops and grain in the brew. Lactose is often added for acceptable, but it can create a chemical aftertaste. Avoiding such take work. Product the UK's biggest craft brewer when talk about 25 iteration of its 0.0% palm EF offering before starting on a recipe is found acceptable. It's far more difficult to make a good non-alcoholic beer than a good alcoholic beer, says founder James Watt. Instead of the alcoholicity beers, Nirvana adjusts the temperature, sugar, malt, and fermentation time to deliver beers with only trace amount of alcohol. The, the India Pale Ales and Malty Stout taste lighter than version with alcohol, but they're close enough to the new flavors that have navigated the market that they work as a reasonable substitute. People like Nirvana are proving that you can produce alcohol-free beers that don't taste crap, says Stuart Anderson, who runs a beer emporium called Goswell in the South London neighbourhood of Brighton. While Nirvana remains a minnow, it produces 100 liters a year or 0.0001% of a InBev's output. It's growing fast. Kinsey's revenue doubled in 2018 and is on track to do so again this year. And Nirvana has signed up 2,000 outlets across Britain, ranging from Bosdale, a London watering hole popular with bankers, to a department store in Newcastle. Its had inquiries from property important in Europe, Asia, and the US, and it's boosting its apple locally by participating in nearby beer festival and with gimmicks such as yoga session alongside the three silver tanks where it makes its bow. You get a few snobs who say it's not beer, can say. But to us, beer is about ingredients, a social drink that brings everyone together. It's not about the alcohol at all. Thomas Buckley. Thank you.